Well, folks, let's talk about it. What is remote viewing? Well,
Oh, it's when you go and watch TV.
it is remotely.
Remotely.
Well, folks, that is our episode again.
Peace.
Some people are born with the ability to wiggle their ears. Some people are born double jointed, but others are born with extraordinary abilities that may harness the full potential of the brain. These people possess an ability which is called extrasensory perception, or ESP for short.
Beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
have the ability to make my hoo-ha move.
Oh, just
Yeah.
clench.
Clench. Ha! There it is.
Now, ESP was first coined by a parapsychology researcher in 1934 called J.B. Rhine.
Oh, I've heard of Rhines Institute. Is he the founder? Well, let's find out. I'll shut up. Let me just shut up.
You're good. ESP is basically a clairvoyant ability, one which allows the individual to use their mind to access information on the future, present, the distance, and anywhere in between if they tap into the sensory ability in their brain. Yes. The information is not learned by the individual by the basic 5 senses, but by a 6th sense, ESP.
Yes, sir.
Extrasensory perception. For centuries,
I did that, by the way. The light flicker there, I did that with my
it
mind.
was pretty incredible. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
For centuries, many civilizations and religions have described people within that possess these gifts, and many of these accounts are very similar in how they use them or how they harness them. In Indian yogic lore, it is said that the first of the Ashta Siddhis, or psychic powers, acquired by a serious yoga practitioner is the ability
Is the bee.
is the bee.
The bee's knees, baby.
You bend your body into a bee and you can fly. Is the ability of, quote, obtaining knowledge of the small, the hidden, or distant by directing the light of super physical.
Is something blowing up outside?
Jesus, there's a lot of ruckus out there. I was really focusing my super physical light.
I saw that.
This is described in Aphorism 3.26 of Patanjali's work Yoga Sutras from 400 BC.
Yep, that went over my head. But good job. Good
There's
job.
a lot of words there.
Research. Ha ha.
Haha, got him.
Oh, drinky. Drinky done. Don't spitty.
Drink complete. Through the use of ESP, an individual is able to, quote unquote, remote view a place at a certain time of their choosing. The Sci Encyclopedia defines remote viewing as such. Remote viewing is the term of art for a series of non-local consciousness formalized protocols in which an individual is asked to provide detailed information about a person, place, object, or event, which information they should not be able to know by reason of their being shielded from it by time, space, or both.
All the above.
All of the above. Usually, remote viewing is achieved after the individual. After the individual.
Sorry, it's a lot of reading. I get it.
It is.
Just wait till next episode.
It's a Lennon episode, folks.
It's all good. Well, that is good. I like it.
Thank you.
Because I get to sit and just
And break the shit.
Proceed. Yeah, break the shit.
Usually, remote viewing is achieved after the individual is given a prompt, such as being asked by someone what they have concealed in their hand behind their back, or the famous scene in Ghostbusters when Venkman is holding cards with shapes on them turned away.
Ace of Diamonds.
Yes, from the two people attempting to receive through ESP the shape on the card.
London, what is in my hand?
A mouse.
Nothing.
Shit. I didn't focus hard enough.
A mouse. You can see that.
Let me go again.
All right. What is in my hand?
I can't say that.
A mouse.
Oh, shit. See, I was looking in the future.
Ah, yes. Yes, a disc golf. Disc.
Ooh, plastics and plastic distance
Oh,
of
we're
chains.
scatting again. Huh? Every episode, we got to scat a little.
Pow.
Scat is in like that kind of scat, not scat is in shit.
Bear scat.
Bear scat.
This bear's been here recently. From Ryan and his colleagues in the 1930s, I should say, the research into ESP and remote viewing ability, was studied and measured through a series of basic tests, random number guessing, dice rolls, and, as in Ghostbusters, card naming.
Yes.
But in the 1960s, it was exhausted and found to be very boring and repetitive, as it was for the last 30 years.
Right.
Remote viewing offered more freedom to explore the gifts of ESP and was a new way of testing the ability and to hone it in. Remote viewing allowed for the individuals to not guess the same 1 through 6 number or same suit of card, but now they were able to explore places and time with their mind, searching for things like a metaphysical scavenger hunt.
That'd be awesome.
It would be.
I kind of want to learn how to do it if mere mortals can learn it.
That or just like astral projection. I don't know if that's the same thing.
It kind of is.
But that's more
part
so.
2 will kind of, well, we won't get into it, but yeah. Okay. I think in the book that I talk about, he talks about that is it kind of is like astral projection.
All right, now's a good time to talk about
Yeah, go ahead. All right. I was thinking we were going to save this for my part, but go ahead, please. I think I know what you're talking
about. I don't know if it's quite astral projection, but have you ever...
Okay, we're good. We're not talking about the book then.
No. What is it called when you can control your dream?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's called.
I can't remember. Lucid dreaming.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes. Okay. So I got fascinated with the idea one time of having a lucid dream where you can literally do anything and control your dream because it's all in your mind.
Yes.
So I watched a YouTube video or read something on how to do it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to try it. So what you do is you lay down super still. Have I ever told you this story?
You haven't.
Okay.
This is new to me.
So you lay down super still in your bed and you put your arms along at your sides flat and you lay on your back.
That's going to be hard for me to do because every time I lay down flat on my back in my bed, my hands kind of just gravitate towards the center of my body.
Oh.
Naughty.
Just kidding. Anyway, so you lay down like that, and so I can't remember the exact prompts of what you're supposed to think of, but if I remember right, it was like you just imagine energy radiating from the center of your body,
okay,
and just slowly moving out in an even pattern, circular pattern, away from the center, out through all of your appendages, all the way out to your toes and fingers.
Nice.
And you just picture this as you lay there with no sound in the dark. Just blank stare on it.
I like this so far.
It's supposed to keep your mind focused to stay awake, your mind, but your body to sleep. And then you'll enter the lucid dreaming state where your mind's awake, but your body's asleep.
Okay, this is incredible, and I want to try it now. But what was your experience?
But.
Oh, that's a mean but.
It also says that if you feel your body vibrating, you know that you're about to enter the lucid dreaming state.
Okay, that's good.
I was not prepared for the aggression of vibration that would happen, and I felt like I was, I'm an electrician, I've been electrocuted before. I felt like I was getting electrocuted, and it started to freak me out. And then I realized, hey, my arms aren't moving when I want them to, and I started to panic.
That's almost like a, what we always talk about.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
I entered into voluntary sleep paralysis. I started freaking out. And I was I had to do everything I could to wake myself up because my mind was awake. So I did the classic thing I do to wake myself out of it.
Yeah.
And since then, I have not tried it, but it freaked the shit out of me. And I know that if I had just probably gone a little bit further, I would have been in the lucid dream state.
Well, you were at first, new experience, scared, but now you know what to expect. Go to the next stage. Maybe it'll scare you again, and you just keep going.
Yes,
but it's kind of what I did with oh man, what's that thing?
Yeah,
kicked your ass on the goddamn quizzes.
Sure fucking did.
Well, actually, it was only 2 episode quizzes. I kicked your ass. Cryptic quizzes, we just fucking. It was lucky. It was lucky.
It was lucky on those.
There was no memories there.
So anyway, yes, lucid dreaming. Try it if you're not.
I'm going to try it now tonight.
Yeah,
I am.
There's just watch and read some videos on how to do it.
I will. Yeah.
But the thought of the idea of having that ability is fascinating.
On my phone, I actually have a lot of side tangents. Sorry, on my phone, real quick, I actually have some stuff on how to, like,
astral project.
Not astral project, but yeah, whatever, remote view stuff and everything. I'm trying to learn how to. Or also, there's a video we have never talked about this topic. Maybe someday we will, where you can like tap into the knowledge of other stuff and like, yeah, it's kind of like the same thing. But anyways. Please proceed with our... Are we still on Ryan or are we on Ingo now?
We're not on Ingo yet.
Okay, sorry.
We're also not on Ryan.
Oh, we've moved past that.
It's all good. But the new researchers found protocols... Sorry.
That's a hell of a protocol.
But the new But the new researchers found protocols and tests that could measure these abilities and study them systematically, not symmetrically.
All the above.
Systematically, just as the basic worn-out test from 30 years prior had. In 1970, a book titled Psychic Discoveries Behind the Iron Curtain by Sheila Ostrander and Lynn Schroeder was published, revealing the hidden research being done by the Soviets to investigate and utilize these people with abilities for the greater good of their country.
Beautiful, thank you.
You're welcome. This, however, caught the eye of the CIA and thus began their research and harnessing of the gifted few for their gains.
Sir?
But before we get into the CIA's investigation and tests,
Yes, sir.
let's talk about the man himself.